Ah, I'm so glad you could have joined me. Well, this is kind of awkward. Well, I thought you'd dress up. You said we'd make it special. You said I dressed up. Well, it's kind of ruined now, isn't it? You couldn't even be bothered to dress up. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not awkward at all. It's just like I thought we were. What's this week's word of the week? Hello and welcome to this week's interesting word of the week. This week is the last interesting word of the week in this season because it is the 26th video and it is the letter Z. Aren't you extremely excited for the last video? Anyway, before I start talking about any of that, we need to get on with the word. So we will select this word from one of the many Z pages there are in this book. Yes, Z, not Z. And we will go for that page there, which means that this week's interesting word of the week is zenith. And zenith means the point on a celestial sphere vertically above an observer, or the highest point or peak, for example, the zenith of one's achievements. And that is the reason why I randomly selected this word, because as it means the highest point of an achievement, I believe I've never been more proud of myself to stick with this for 26 weeks, to stick with the interesting word of the week. And I do believe this really has been an amazing accomplishment for me to actually buckle down and do this every single week while I've been doing my A-levels as well. Every week I've been in college doing 26 hours a week of lessons, let alone anything else. At my workplace, do 12 hours a week of that, plus have time for this. I believe that right here now, this has been one of the best achievements. I'm most proud of this. I'm most proud of my abilities to stick with this and conquer all of the odds and all of the other things I've managed to still have time to do. Nothing's taken a back seat. I started this project kind of because I was bored. I'm kind of one of those people who I started the interesting word of the week because I was bored. I'm one of these people who gets really stressed when I've got nothing to do. If I'm sat here doing nothing, I get stressed. I have to start doing things. That's why I've started doing the daily videos on the other channel, because I literally don't have anything to do. So I just get bored. I've done 5 AS levels, but I get bored, so I do things. And at the beginning, I started you off as the interesting word of the week. I didn't expect to do it every single week. In all honesty, I expected to go a little bit and then stop or get bored of it. I've come to really enjoy sitting down and talking to a camera and through the little lens, through the little hole just there, to you. I've really started to enjoy this, and this is why I picked Zenith, because I think I've hit an accomplishment. I've hit it. I'm going to continue to do it, and I'm going to keep climbing. Maybe hit another Zenith, hopefully. And I'm so proud of myself. So back to a point. Other words for zenith include height, climax, crest, high point, pinnacle, summit, and top. All of them are very interesting words, but I would use zenith in their place as opposed to them in zenith's place, because zenith is an interesting word, which is why I selected it for this week's interesting word of the week. Every time you manage to use a word with the letter Z in, you do kind of get some bonus points. No one gives you the bonus points, but you know, when people see that you've used a word with Z in, other than bizarre, when people see you've used that word, they go, yeah, he used Z. That is, take him a hat off to him, he's used Z, that is impressive. He knows a Z word other than zebra and zoo. So that's why I selected this word. I can't really say anything more about it. However, I would like to say where this is going now. I do want to carry on doing the interesting word of the week, so I'm going to do the interesting word of the week as it stands. Otherwise, everything for this channel, I want to, over the 6 weeks holidays, over summer, I'm going to be pouring my heart into the music. I'm going to be pouring I'm going to be pouring immense amounts of time into the music to get that finished for you and get quite a few music videos uploaded. I'll also be getting my microphone around that time as well. Otherwise, I'm looking for different, like, weekly videos to do, so I can upload this on either Wednesday or Sunday, and then create another one, another weekly series that goes up on Wednesdays or Sundays, depending, and respectively. So that'll be interesting. I'm still toying with ideas. I was going to do a news kind of one, but so much happens in the news and only certain things I'm interested in. I wasn't sure if you'd be interested in the kind of news that I'm interested in, and I wouldn't be sure if I could describe the news to you in an entertaining fashion without completely ripping off anyone else. So I'm still looking for an idea to do that. So the music is getting kicked up into gear. I'm looking for another weekly series to do. I haven't got a solid idea yet, but I've definitely got time to do it, and the interesting word of the week carries on as normal. However, I want to make the interesting word of the week more funny, so I'm going to try and put in little skits. Are they called skits on the internet? I'm going to try and put in little shows. I'm not going to try and do a word where I just sit here, tell you what it is. I'm going to give you an example, a scene where the word is used, and stuff like that. I've got ambitions. I don't want it to continue to be the exact same because I feel it will get boring after time, if it isn't boring now. And a side note with this channel, I'm not creating it for you as such. It's there for you to see. I'm uploading it because my hard drives won't be able to keep hold of it myself. YouTube has a massive hard drive compared to what I've got. That's the only reason I'm really uploading it onto the internet, is so that I can delete it after a while as my space fills up, and then I can go back and watch it whenever I want, wherever I want. But that channel is still going to go on. I'm still to create the video explaining why I'm doing this, but you're going to have to take my word for it for now. So, I believe that's all. So, to see last week's video, to see the last 26 videos in fact, you can click in the top left hand corner. It'll take you to the last letter in the alphabet, which was Y. Also in the description below there is a playlist with all of them in, if you would like to go down memory lane, if you'd like to. I might watch them, I might go through them all and go through memory lane. 26 weeks ago the first one was made. Balls! Flippin' hell. Really? Really? Okay, so to see next week's video, which will be the letter A, because it'll be season 2 of the Interesting Word of the Week, or series 2, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. You can click that by clicking in, you can view that even by clicking in the top right hand corner of the screen. So, on a very happy and positive note, on a relatively not very informative episode, I would like to bid you farewell, and may everyone have good luck for the future, because I'm feeling sentimental like that. May everyone have good luck for the future. Wherever I see you, if I see you, I'll catch you later.